Hello, nieces and nephews. This is your Uncle Bill.
This is Camp Week.
We're about ready to get on the road. It's gonna be fun. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a great time. But wouldn't you know, Uncle Bill found a trail that has a great view of the lake, and gotta have our airplanes. Can't be here without having airplanes. And wow. Now this is the best view yet of the lake. Sweetwater Reservoir, Lakeview Trail. If you come out here camping, that's the one to look for. This was actually close to the view that I was expecting from my campsite. Big laugh. This is the view I wanted. And here's my view of the lake from my campsite. The lake is right over there. Going through, setting up. Forgot that I put the car up. Now we're gonna go and stake down each one of the corners with a nail because the ground is hard as rock. After that, we're gonna curl up the ground cloth so that it's not exposed, so that no moisture gets underneath the tent. Put in the ridge poles to the tent. Then we raise the tent quickly and snap things in. Time for the fly. Continue to stake things out. Put in electric. Stake out the back. And one more stake, two more stakes, and we're done. We've set up camp. There's my water, make sure that I have enough water, and chop some wood so that we can have some fire later on. And just gonna get a little relaxation in. There is like no wind whatsoever. Isn't that beautiful right there? That's the sun, obviously, and it's not the moon. And it looks beautiful. There's a little trail right here we're going to check out. I noticed one thing right away is you can't see the lake from my site. I thought you would be able to, but it ain't visible. So we're going to go to the top of this hill right here. I forgot to bring a Millin Bastard file, and you're all going, what is that for? In camping. Well, when your axe gets dull, and the axe that I brought was very dull, you use that to sharpen it. It's very quick, very easy. However, I didn't have one, and I'm getting bombarded by little mosquitoes, so I am not going to make a very long walk tonight. Because there's no wind, there also is tons of mosquitoes. Oh, listen, now I'm not seeing them. Wow, they were just like congregating. But where there's waters, there's mosquitoes. There is the reservoir. That's Sweetwater Valley Reservoir. Serves, I don't know how many thousands of people, and it's down quite a bit right now. That's where we get our water from. Yum! No wonder why it tastes so funny. And my goal, like I said on Monday, when I was talking about going and doing this, is I want to go to each one of the campgrounds in the county and camp. I've never been to this one camping. About 20 years ago, I came out here with the Chamber of Commerce for a Chamber of Commerce function. But other than that, I haven't been here like forever. So this is something new. Let me go like this so you can see me better. Oh, and I can see the mosquitoes. Man, I am going to get bit. I hope I don't get malaria or sleeping sickness or something. I wonder if you can even see them, but you can see that jet up there. But those little, if there's any little dots you see in front of the jet, those are all mosquitoes, and they're just like hovering around, waiting to get me. I'm surprised none of them have bit me yet. Usually I'm like the big mosquito attractor. There's an amphitheater here that you can rent out and all sorts of other things. And I guess these are all, this must be one of the walking trails here. Walking trail, or maybe it's a maintenance trail. Who knows? I don't know. This is my first time being here. The next one I'm going to be at is the Potero Campground. As a matter of fact, I don't even see any fish jumping. Usually you see fish jumping on water this time of day. But it is glassy. This is just so beautiful, except for all the houses. When I first moved out here, we had the Sweetwater Reservoir, which literally had no houses next to it. Then they built the Olympic Training Center. You got to train the athletes. And when the athletes came, so did the development. And that place has been so built up. It's getting dark fast. Oh, that's the other thing. This is the winter solstice today. It's my dad's birthday. I got to go get some shower tokens just in case Uncle Bill takes a shower. It's only one night. I didn't realize I was going to be right on the flight path. That kind of isn't as fun as I thought it would be. But here we go. We're going past the amphitheater. This is where Pat Benatar plays when she comes. And if you believe that, I got some wooden nickels I can sell you. Although, I think there are such things as real wooden nickels. So, lots of fun, lots of fun. And we keep on in the search of the ranger station, because that's where I got my map, which I didn't put in my pocket, but I figure as long as I stay on the road, I will be fine. And this is a nice little park, fairly reasonable. I think it's $37 or $38. The lower campground is for equestrian campers. So after this walk, I will make some dinner. Hopefully there'll be enough light. That's what I need to bring camping, is light, more light, so that you guys can see what's going on. There is going to be a campfire. Did chop a lot of wood. We will have a beautiful campfire. Really, really, really cloudy right now. We don't ever tell anybody that's cloudy here, so that's vaporized sunshine. I was very glad that I had packed my nails, because this ground here, it's either been compressed, or it's a lot like when I went to camping in Carlsbad. Had I brought regular tent stakes, they would have bent. Use a nail, galvanized nail, nice 20-penny nail. Why am I going across the grass? I don't know. I just figured it would be interesting, but the problem I just remembered is grass is where all the mosquitoes hang out. Now there's some horseshoe pits right here. Here's some horseshoe pits. And over there is where all the people that have horses, although you don't have to have a horse to get a spot over there. But if you do have a spot over there, you might have a horse next to you. So we're gonna go to the ranger and get some shower tokens. I don't know how many I got. I think I got 10, it looks like, for $2, so 20 cents a piece or something like that. More than reasonable. Must be the pumping station here for all the RVs. It looks like it. It's got trash and the world is just geared for RVs. I think those guys, Uncle Bill needs to get an RV. Yes, I do. Let's see, does this say pumping station? Dump station for registered summit campers only. These are probably military helicopters right over there. You can always tell them by the rotors. They're a lot thumpier. And they're like hornets. They go in tubes. Police helicopters are usually by themselves because it costs a lot of money to run a helicopter. crazy stuff Uncle Bill knows. Do you think we should roast some marshmallows tonight? I do. I made lunch this afternoon, and that was the rice that I'm gonna fix tonight, and Armor chili. And I don't know, I'm not really all that hungry. I only ate half of it for lunch, so I'm gonna eat that for dinner, and we'll see what other goodies I have around and cook it up before it gets dark. I think it took me about 20 minutes to put up the tent today. Main reason because I take my time. Is one stage away from being sandstone. This ground is so dense. If you took a regular shovel to it and tried to do a shovelful, you would probably bend your shovel. None of these sites actually have a site where you can see the lake. See the arrows pointing down, and yeah, it's good that I have the whole evening to get back to my campsite. Yeah, I think that they just have the arrows going in all sorts of different directions around here. I do like to follow the rules and regulations of places. Ready for dinner. Oh, another thing I'm going to try tonight is popcorn. I think I might make that first, actually. Popcorn, fire, all the good things that are fun to do while camping. I haven't ever made popcorn camping, but my pan is thin like a Jiffy Pop pan. I haven't quite put a hole through it yet, but it's really thin stainless steel. We'll find out. One of these days it might get a hole in it. But for what you pay for it, unfortunately, I don't even think Ozark Trails makes this mess kit anymore. It was $6 from Ozark Trails. You get it over at Walmart. It came with a small pot lid and a plate, which served as a lid over the fry pan thing, and a cup. 5-piece mess kit for just over $5. It was right around $6 is what it used to cost. Here's our site. We're back home. Yay! There's a major highway not too far from here too, which kind of gives us a lot of noise. A cool thing about this site is the fact that I have power. So I decided, why not? I brought a heater just in case. I don't need it right now, but who knows, I might need it later. Oh, I see a rabbit. I wonder if you saw that. Yeah, I have a little rabbit. I think it's so cool when you see a rabbit. There he is. He's looking for my food. Good thing I put it in the car. I wonder if he could climb up on my table. There he is. I don't know if you're gonna see him at all. I can see him. He thinks I can't see him. He's lucky I'm not hunting. Although I've never shot a rabbit. We used to shoot squirrels when we were a kid before we knew better. Well, that's it. My walk, my shower tokens. We should see how many shower tokens Uncle Bill got for $2. I'm kind of curious now. It just happened to be that you can only get $2 per day. Count them right here. Woo! Went through. Don't like that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 tokens for $2? Well, either I got an extra token or I got cheated out of a token. Either way, it doesn't really matter. It was just fun checking. Working on getting our fire going here. That's the start of it right there. And we'll see how well it goes. That is just, oh, I wonder why it looks so funny. My headlamp's on it. It's just nice little flame. I could say that I really worked hard at it and spent hours getting all the kindling together. But there's a trick that Uncle Bill's gonna share with you. You buy a fire log and then you cut a piece off of it. I cut a 1/2 inch off the log and I'm using that for kindling to get things started. And then we're gonna burn with real wood. Isn't that a genius thing to do? Make things more efficient while camping. Because I'm only here for one day. I might as well enjoy as much of the time as I can. I won't even need this piece of fat wood here, which I was going to throw on there, but I am going to throw. That's fat wood. And we'll give that a shot, and then we're going to eat. All right, fat wood, let's see if you burn as well as Duraflame log. Probably not. But that Duraflame's definitely going to get us going. Yeah, fat wood's going too. That's what that second fire is. Woo! Look at the fat wood go. Don't know which one's better. I think the fat wood burns better than the Duraflame. Look at that thing. What makes it fat wood is that it's a pine that has just loaded with rosin in there. Wow, we actually have a nice little fire going. Didn't take much time to get it going at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to knock it down some actually. There we go. Give that a little bit of time, that'll be right down. This is my dinner. This was the leftovers from lunch. And here we are going to be working on doing popcorn, and this is an experiment. I'm going to be trying it right here. Let's coat the pan with a little bit of oil here so that the bottom is, I'm going to use canola oil. Always good to have an old jar. This is jalapeno, but ignore the jalapeno. I've cleaned it out. And I'm just going to coat the bottom of the pan just like I would at home. A little harder to do it. As you can see, this pan is totally warped. Then we're going to put one seed in here, and we're also going to take, I wanted to use, I'm going to have to go get my paper towels. I wanted to use curry, and I thought I had it, but I guess I didn't. We're going to go with this, if I can get any of it out of here. Yay, little knife. Do this without getting my hands cut. That'd be perfect. There we go. And a little bit of taco seasoning. You can have taco flavored popcorn. Should be pretty fast once we get going. Doing everything in the dark right now. Lock down the butane. Get it started. Come on, you. There. Warm it up. Pop one. That was not the corn. That was my pan. Like I said, this is a cheap pan. Thrifty pan. Let's call that hot enough. Because we're going to be doing a whole bunch of moving things around, and we will see how well we can do this. Already I'm having trouble. Woo! Well, this is interesting. All done? Maybe. Well, we got some popped and a lot didn't. And we turn off, disengage the thing. Look at how red hot that is. And there's our popcorn, yay, swimming in oil. It was an experiment. I give this kind of a thumbs down, maybe. We'll wait until this cools down some and then see if we can eat any of it. Oh. Burnt my finger. When you burn your finger, you don't get even. You get the right tool that you should have used in the first place, which is a pair of pliers. Grab this. We will put this into this pot. Oh, way too much oil. And yes, I do see that one kernel that's hiding right here. So we'll let that cool down a little bit. It's going to be fairly tasty. In the meantime, what we'll do is get our main dish going here. If I can remember where I put it. There we go. Right here. Use the same pan. It's already got some. We could probably pour some of that popcorn oil in there for flavor. If it's not too hot. Yeah. A little bit of oil. We have chili. Armor chili. My jalapeno peppers and rice. This should not take too long to heat either. Go grab a utensil for doing this. This should work. My trusty Dollar Tree, although $1.25 tree now, spatula. Yummy. No sense wasting good food. See how the popcorn tastes. Not too bad. Yum. And this popcorn tastes like trail popcorn. Something I would try again. Wow, that's a big jalapeno, I think. What is that? Maybe it came in my chili. Could have. I think that was in the chili. Nice little pepper they put in there. Because I don't remember having one that big. Looks like chili though. We're almost done with dinner. Check to see if it's warm enough. Just about there. Now you notice that I'm using a grate. That's because these things, they don't go far enough with the supports for small camping utensils. It's like they're made for bigger pans, like a wok or something. That popcorn is delicious. Yum. I'm calling that chili done. Now we turn off the heat first. Off. And then release the canister. Put that in that pan over here. Now we have dinner. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. A little later. No camping trip is complete without making some burnt marshmallows. And being right in the flight path of Lindberg Field. How do you like your marshmallows? Me? I used to like to do them lightly golden brown. Now I just fire them up. Wow, these must be asbestos marshmallows. They're not catching fire. Really, this is a fake fire now. Here we go. Woo! Marshmallows. Now we take the molten lava off and eat that. Yummy. You can burn it again, or you could eat the soft inner part too. And as a kid, we used to take the molten. That was failure when you got the molten lava. We would peel that off and throw it out and then eat the marshmallow. I had 4 pieces of wood left, and I decided that I would get to a bigger fire. This is fun. There's my last of my wood, and oh, this feels so good. Tent. Started taking down my CPAP machine. Here we are. Hellacious. This is how people. Oh man, I didn't even tie my shoes. Just woke up. Been up for about 5 minutes now. Yeehaw. A bird's eye view. Here I am, all hunched over. Good morning. There's the moon. Early morning moon. Car. And campsite. Nice little heater. You never realize how warm you were until you get out. How close can I get? Yep. This is the only wildlife that you really can sneak up on, get real close to, and they don't even care. I love bees. Just figured I'd give you a little extra wildlife. This guy is right next to my campsite. We're all taken down, getting ready to go on the road. Okay, we're done. And everything's packed up. We're on our way home. Next campsite is going to be Potero. And that's going to be fun. Stay tuned. Should be up here or down there or somewhere around there.